Hi everyone, my name is Wendy from Craftsy Wendy. Thank you for coming to visit, see what I am up to. If you're returning viewers, thank you for coming back. If you're a new viewer, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button down below the video. That way you can get and turn on that bell. That way you get notifications when I put on new videos. Sorry it's been such a long time. Had some things going on. It's been a rough month and a half. My mom's birthday was last week. This is her first heavenly birthday. She would have actually been 78 this year if she had lived. Did a lot of cleaning. I cleaned out my son's room from when he moved out 4th of July weekend. It was a mess. I spent 4 hours cleaning it. Got a lot of his stuff boxed up. So he needs to just come over and figure out what he wants to keep, what he wants to throw away. Sorry, I'm putting my foot up on a tub that I have underneath my sewing table. So yeah, I only have one FO, and unfortunately I don't have it in my room. I still need to block it. As you can tell, I don't have it on. I just have on a basic black t-shirt. That's the only FO I have. I do have a lot of whips though. So let's get started. My first one is my Musselburgh. Hopefully I'll get to keep it. Not sure when I have it done. When my youngest son's home, he may try to steal it. But this is what I have so far. This is the Yarn Bee Authentic Hand Dyed in the Lavender Dusk colorway. I'm not sure how far I am, so let's grab the handy dandy tape measure here, and from my cast on edge I am about 10 or so inches, maybe 9.5, so about halfway there. I do have quite a bit of yarn left. This was a 100-gram skein. It was 420 yards per skein, I believe. This is not the same color, but it is the same yarn. And this is 100% superwash merino, and it is 420 yards. This one is called Dark Denim. Definitely different. So yeah, this is an old acquisition. Here it is. Sorry that you can't see me. I'm reaching for yarn. Yeah, Lavender Dusk. This is what it looks like when it's in the hank. Very pretty purple. Little bit of blues, as you can see, where the yarn where the color kind of broke a little bit, but I like it. Oh my goodness. So that's whip number 1. Whip number 2 is my Flax Light. Haven't done much work on this one. Went to like a mud bog run, a mud run is what they're called. And I did about 5 inches on it. Just sitting there in the sun, watching trucks, jeeps, side by sides, whatever, go through some mud. And this is, whoops, try not to get my yarn all tangled up. So this is where I am at. I did pretty almost not quite 5 inches, maybe about 4 inches sitting out there, and that's been a couple of weeks. So yeah, this is my flax light. Actually, that's the front. And this is also Yarn Bee hand-dyed authentic. This one is in marbled teal. And again, it's, gotta grab my glasses since I have my contacts in. This is 100 yards or 400 yards, 100 grams, and this is also 100% superwash merino. Here's what it looks like in the cake. This is cake number 3, maybe. I'm actually not sure how many cakes I have in here so far, but this is all I have left of the current cake. Not very much. I have it sitting in my 2 skein float tote by Natalie from Nitty Natty. If I remember, I will try to link her pattern in the description box. This is a paid for pattern. She's got 2 different patterns for 4 different size float totes. This is the 2 skein one, so it's oblong. The my Musselburgh I have in the 1 skein float tote. I have the yarn in a yarn cozy, also by Nitty Natty. I'll try to remember to link that pattern as well. Let me write this down real quick. Link, oops, float tote. This is the 100 gram float tote, yarn cozy. She also has one for 50 gram and I believe a 20 gram yarn cozy. I'll try to remember to both patterns. Okay. The next up is my Brioche Cowl. I also have it in another 1 skein float tote, but I actually have 2 skeins of yarn in here, as you can see, but I do not have them in any yarn cozies. I just have them sitting in there. This is just a basic brioche cowl. I think I cast it on 200 stitches with the crocheted cast on. So this is what I have. I did have to rip it out and start over because I had gone too long working on this and I actually forgot where I was on the steps. But I actually figured out a way to do both passes at one time. So this is yarn by Mesa Skeins in her heart base, maybe. It's her single ply. And this one, this pink, which is showing up fairly good on camera, is called Hot Kiss. And then the dark gray or black is called Shadow Cat. So this is one side with the black or the dark gray being prominent, and on the other one you can definitely tell the pink is prominent. So yeah, I am going to try, and these are both 100 skein or 100 gram skeins, and I have them caked up, and I just have them sitting in here side by side. I'm going to try and use up all of this in just the one project. If I can remember, at some point I will try and do a tutorial on how I do my 2 passes at once. Because I went on YouTube and I researched or searched for brioche patterns, brioche knitting, and how to do both passes at one time. I took a little bit of all of the videos that I've watched, and I actually have kind of my own technique on how to do that. So I will, sorry, itchy nose, I will try to look at possibly doing a tutorial on that. Single pass brioche. Writing more notes, because if I don't write them down, it never happened. Another whip I have is actually a crocheted whip. Those last ones were knit. This one is crocheted. One of the ladies that I work with is going to be a first-time grandma, March or April. They know it's going to be a boy. So I went onto Ravelry. Was it Ravelry or was it Pinterest? I don't remember. But it's such a cute pattern. This is called the Peter blanket. And this is it. There is 7 blocks across, and this is basically the same. All the blocks are the same. I have 5 skeins of yarn. I am on number 2. I had to rip back I was about halfway through this block, these blocks here, and then I messed up down in here, and I missed a stitch in here, so I had to rip it back. Easier to rip back crochet than it is to rip back knit, believe me. So I figured, and I counted, I have 5 of these. Is it 5 of them? Yes. But I can get 2, come on, see up there. There we go. I can get 2 repeats per skein, and there's 7 across, so I'm going to do 10 blocks, rows, repeats. Like I said, this is called the Peter blanket. And I gotta cake up, or gotta grab my other yarn, which is just right there. So let me grab those real quick. Excuse my pajamas. The yarn I'm using for this is Baby Bee Darling Dear. I got it on clearance. It was originally $5, and I got it on clearance for $1.24, and I have 5 of these, so I'm going to use all 5 of them. It's kind of like a baby not sure how you, boucle, kind of like a baby blue boucle style yarn. This is, it's a lightweight number 3, 100 grams, 295 yards per skein. It's 97% acrylic, 3% polyamide, machine wash and dryable, and it calls for a US 7 or 4.5 millimeter knitting needles, also 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. I am actually using a 4 millimeter crochet hook, and I'm actually using my brand new furls. I love this. I have 3 of them. I have this one. This is a G, as you can see there, 4.0 millimeter. I also have a 5 millimeter, and I believe I have a 6 millimeter. And they're all different colors. I believe I may have showed these on a previous podcast, but I love them. As you can see, you can actually see through them. It's kind of clear. I love it. So I had to grab my other 3 to put in there. The last whip I have is my West Knits Mystery Knit Along. So if clue number 4 just came out today. Today is Friday, October 29th. However, I am still on clue 2. I am on the welts. So, so if you don't want to see, turn away. But since clue number 4 is out, this may not be a spoiler, but if you're not that far along, and you don't want to see, I'm only halfway through the second section of the second clue, and so there's 2 more sections. But so if you want, I'll give you a few seconds so you can turn away, and then I will let you know when I am finished. But I'm in the middle of my row. But here is what I have so far. I am loving how this is knitting up. All my colors are all solid colors. Here is my welts. Like I said, I'm only halfway, and I still have all this to do. So yeah, that's where I'm at. All my colors are solids. They're brights. They're neons. This is the 3 skein float tote. Oh, come on. Also by Knitty Natty. Excuse me, itchy nose. And here, let me fold this down because I really don't want to take them out because 2 of them I do not have in tiny buckets. But yeah, here are my colors. They're bright, they're neon, except for the black, which is a great contrast colors. But then I have like a purple, and then like a light blue, an orange, and then a pink. So yeah, haven't been knitting on this as much as I have wanted. Okay, I'm done. I have it down, so you can come back. Haven't been knitting on this one as much as I would have liked. I I believe I was able to get clue number 1 done on time, or maybe I got it done the Friday that the second clue came out. But as you can see, I'm not even close to being done with clue number 2, and clue number 4 has already come out. But I am hoping to have this done, but at least by the end of the year, if not by Christmas. I am hoping, because I've been actually working on that blanket for a coworker. So yeah, that is all my whips. It is quite a lot. I do have a couple that are in hibernation, waiting for me to get done with some of these. But yeah, the only acquisitions I have this time is some more Yarn Bee. This is hand dyed blend, and this is in the colorway Veiled Amethyst. It is tiny words. Need my glasses again. It is 100 grams. Let me just show you. Have one of these up so you can see the beautiful colors in it. This is 100 grams, 400 yards. This is a 50% merino, superwash merino, and 50% lyocell. Machine washable, but lay flat to dry. This is a superfine number 1. You use 2.75 millimeter knitting needles, or US size 2, or a 3.25 millimeter crochet hook, or a US size D. And I have, but yeah, look at those pretty colors. Think about maybe doing a shirt with these, because I have 1,600 yards here. I thought I got 5 hanks. So yeah, I got 4. I thought I got 5 of them, but when I pulled these out to show on the video, one of them, let me grab it here, was actually something different, which I might have to go back and get some more of this too. This is really pretty. This is a tonal, authentic hand-dyed tonal, and this is called Natural Slate. I'm not sure I would call it a tonal because it's got the orange and it's got like a darker blue and a gray. And then like you got browns up here, but it is very pretty. And this is 100 grams, 420 yards, and this is 100% superwash merino wool, and this is also a superfine number 1. But yeah, I don't know. I think this one I grabbed all 5 that was on the hook. And so this one may have been in the very back, and I didn't think to look to see if all of them were the same. So I may have to go back and get one more of these. So that way I'll have 2,000 yards, and I might get 3 or 4 more of these and maybe do a shirt or something with these. I might have to do that. So yeah, but that's my only acquisitions that I have this time. So yeah, I have been doing a lot of cleaning. As you can see, I am more organized now. These blue plastic tubs, there's 4 across. You can't see because I've got a bag right there, but they're 4 across and they're 2 deep. And then these ones are also these are from Dollar Tree. Come on finger. These are from Dollar Tree, These ones are also from Dollar Tree. These, as you can tell, are 5 across. They're also 2 deep with yarn. So I've been doing a lot of organizing, a lot of cleaning. I do have, I had a second one of these type metal shelving units that are on wheels. I had a second one that was right there, but I had it to where this shelf here, these 2 shelves here were gone, because one of these shelves actually goes on that other unit, because I had my TV on that second shelf that was like this, and I had it over here on this wall. But I took that one, and get back over here, and I put it in my son's room, and I brought the 9 cube unit that was in his room in here over where that shelving unit was. And I have my TV on it. I have some other yarn stuff on it, and I had some cubes that fit inside these right here, and they have 3 of them, and they line the bottom, and they all have yarn, all have cotton yarn. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of cleaning, a lot of organizing. So yeah, and that kind of segues into what is bringing me joy. Been working a lot of hours. My husband's been working a lot of hours. So what's been giving me joy is getting my son's room cleaned out. That was the biggest thing. Reorganizing this mess was also another big thing. And as you can see, I still got some yarn here. This is all full. I have 3 cubes on the bottom in those buckets that go inside the cubes. 3 of those, all full of cotton yarn. Plus I have 1, 2, 3 more cubes that have hanks and caked up skeins of yarn. And then storage, I have found fabric when I was organizing in here. I had fabric for Christmas. I was going to make scrub tops out of, but I'm thinking about maybe making some project bags. Looking online and seeing, and on the YouTube videos and whatnot, seeing people's pretty project bags. So I'm thinking of maybe, let me see if I can grab these. Maybe making some project bags. So yeah, I got a big old stack here. But yeah, I'm thinking about, I have this one with this. I was gonna make something for my mom. And then I have this one here with the bigger flowers. Something about either doing on the inside or the outside. Or I might see if I about making it reversible. That would be awesome. So then you can, it depends on what you have going on. Depends on if what you want on the outside. Then I have this one here. These are the backs of these. Nope, those are the fronts. Some of these are the backs. Nope, these are all fronts. So then I got the big flowers, and then I got the little flowers. Then I have this really pretty floral I was going to make scrubs out of. Then I have these 4th of July puppies. And then I have some stars. And then Christmas. I have this pretty Christmassy. And then some gingerbread, but this is definitely the backing. Let me see. Here is, I don't want to unfold it all, but there is the front side, which is all kinds of gingerbread men and baskets with gingerbread men in them. So, again, I was going to make scrubs out of these, and it didn't happen. And then I got a Santa scene. This is like an old time German style Saint Nicolaus Santas. See, this one here is flying over the reindeer. And then Christmas trees with all kinds of different ornaments on it. And then I have a Halloween with sparkly bats and spiders with spider webs in the background. That is actually showing up very pretty on camera. Better on camera than it is in person. But then again, I don't have very good light. But as you can see, the spiders and the bats are outlined in like sparkly paint. And then I have like a Hawaiian hibiscus. I'm running out of space. And then flowers. And then some more flowers. Again, I was going to make scrub tops out of them, but I'm not feeling it. And then I have just a solid yellow, which I'm thinking of pairing with this pretty daisy pattern. And then I have another yellow that I'm going to pair with this blue. It's the same style, kind of painted, but one side's going to be yellow inside or outside, and the other one's going to be blue. Again, I'm going to figure out a way, and I'm going to make them reversible. So if you're not feeling that color or that pattern, at least on these ones and on the first ones, see about making them reversible. I have some white here that I might do some of the other, like this, or maybe this, I'll do like a white lining in it. Or I might find some other fabric to line, like this one here with the navy. I don't think that white's gonna look very good, so I might see about maybe finding a navy, solid navy, to do the lining. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If you think that's a great idea, please let me know in the comment section. Leave me any comments, any suggestions on future videos, anything that you want to see. I've also been making a lot of stitch markers lately. So yeah, any type of videos that you want to see, I am gonna do. I do have another tutorial lined up. I haven't started filming it yet, but I am going to start filming it on a corner to corner washcloth. Me being left-handed, I'm gonna try and do some that way, because I know some people have a hard time following tutorials when the person is right-handed. I do have a tutorial on my channel about how I read diagrams that are designed for right-handed crocheters. So I have that on my channel. I also have a tutorial for a hat with a built-in mask, a removable mask that for cold weather, and I have one, it's a regular hat. I also have one that's a messy bun hat, but the mask part goes over and it buttons to the hat itself, and it just covers your nose, your mouth, and a little bit of your neck. And for people who live in the colder climates. I'm going to put these back. All right. So yeah, if you have any ideas for future videos, I do make my own stitch markers. So I have a basket here. I have some little roses, I have some shells, some beads with some funky looking rings. Yeah, I like to repurpose old jewelry. Sometimes we'll go to like the Goodwill, or like when I go to yard sales, if I see some like pretty bracelets or some like dangly earrings that I really like, and they're really cheap, I will actually buy them and I will turn them into stitch markers or progress keepers. For example, let me pull some of these out. These ones here with these kind of oval shaped rings, these were all part of a bracelet. Got these, and then there's these ones. Yeah, they were all part of the same bracelet. So I thought with the oblong rings, like this one here, would be cute and different. And then this one here used to be a pair of earrings, so I just took it and I put just a basic jump ring on there. These ones here used to be earrings, so I have two of these. These ones here used to be a bracelet. These were the actual rings that the pearls were on, so I just separated the rings. So there's different size rings, but the pearls themselves are all the same, but the rings are different. So yeah, if that's something that you would be interested in seeing, here is another stitch marker I made. Different pieces. So yeah, if that's something that you feel interested in, please let me know. These are actually earrings that I left together for either progress keeper, or because the loop is large enough, you can actually use it as a stitch marker. And then I have some mermaid tail stitch marker progress keepers, because these are the lever backs. I love the lever backs better than the claw clips. And then just some different progress keepers. I have some of these as stitch markers as well, so I can kind of do a group per se. Here's another one. But yeah, on my, let me grab it again. On my Flax Light, I have homemade stitch markers with a homemade progress keeper that I did. Whoop. Turn around there. So this is my progress keeper, and then these are stitch markers. This is the beginning of the round. Is that the beginning of the round? Yes. This is the beginning of the round, and this marks the middle of the sleeve down here. So when I do any decreases, then I'll know my exact sides. So yeah, these are just stitch markers, progress keepers that I actually made. These are just gems and whatnot, and I just put jump rings on them, or I put a lobster, a lever back clip on it. So yeah, if you want to see more of those, or if you actually want to watch me make some, because I'm always making stitch markers. I'm always looking out, excuse me, for jewelry that I can make stitch markers and progress keepers out of. I have quite a bit of collection of beads and whatnot for different stitch markers. Here's another set that I made. Let me grab them for you so you can see. These are the stitch markers or row markers or whatever. And then I have a larger progress keeper. Let me hold these up so you can see them. So the little ones are my stitch markers. The bigger one is my progress keeper. I have quite a few of them. I like when my progress keepers and my stitch markers match or coordinate. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah. Woo. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. Those are what's bringing me joy. Being able to clean and trying to keep organized, trying to find ways to stay organized. So if you have any ideas, please let me know in the comment section. YouTube videos that you think I might like. I do follow Nitty Natty's This and That. It is also where she does organization videos and the like, which sorry, I got a thing of stitch markers in here, and I'm going through and taking out my homemade ones out of there. Yeah, let me know any other types of videos, any content that you would like to see. I do have a list of videos to make, video links. So yeah, I'm sitting at 44 minutes. Woohoo! 45 minutes by the time I finish. So I am going to let you all go for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me. I'm hoping to do a giveaway when I hit 100 subscribers. I'm sitting at 53 or 54 right now, so please help me get to that mile marker, and then I will do a giveaway. So yeah, just let me know how things are going with you. Like I said, anything content wise that you would like to see, and I will see you in the next one. Talk to you later. Again, my name is Wendy, Craftsy Wendy. This is Craftsy Chat number 7. I actually forgot to mention that in my intro. I am sorry. So I will talk to you all later. Hopefully it won't be so long this time. And bye for now.